Hey guys, this is Daniel from the Blue Square, and I'm coming at you today with FBC's 5th annual March Madness of Board Games results. That's right, this is round 1 of the world famous, world class event, FBC March Madness of Board Games. Well, as you see, we have 4 different brackets who are competing against each other. The games are full of incredible games, exciting games, and you, the FBC gamers, gets to decide which ones will advance based on which ones you want to play. So we are finished with the first round, and while there were some predictable winners, we also had one nail biter, one that was going back and forth. But hey, you know what? That's enough of that. Let's jump in and let's see what the results were. All right. So our first one was in Carissa's division, and in Carissa's division we had Earth versus Innovation, and this one, guys, there was no contest. Earth was dominant against Innovation. Innovation is this random push your luck, take that game with now it does have some good things going for it. It's a Charles Chuddick design. He's made some really great games like Glory to Rome, and the cards are multi-use, which is a very popular genre, of course, but with all of that going for it, innovation just does not hold a candle to Earth. The beautiful, approachable, and serene game of Earth. What can I say? The people know a good game when they see one, and Earth was destroyed. Earth destroyed Innovation 34-4. Again, Earth is a favorite for several people out there. There were almost no upsets on this one. Out of the 25 people who filled out brackets, almost everyone had Earth winning. So this one was a blowout that we just saw coming a mile away. All right, so the next one that we are looking at is Andrew's division, and we have a classic in March Madness of board gaming, and that's Endeavor Age of Sail. Endeavor Age of Sail has been in this competition for 3 years, and it has been a great showing for the past 2 years. It making it to the Elite 8 a couple of times, but you know what? It doesn't matter how elite you were in the past, because this is all about the cult of the new, and Heat is one of the hottest games out there right now. Pun intended. So many puns with Heat, because it just zoomed right into the hearts of all of you people. And even though Endeavor showed up with a good scrap in him, it wasn't enough for him to overtake Heat. Endeavor, old man, who knows, maybe next year, but this year was not for you. All right, let's take, and this was, so Endeavor losing did upset a few people's brackets. We had 2 people, Chad and Patrick. Unfortunately, their brackets, they had Endeavor going to the final 8, so that was pretty devastating for them to lose that one. But everybody else had Heat predicted to win. But yeah, maybe better luck next year, Endeavor. All right, let's take a look at the next competition, and that is Zach's division, and that is Dune Imperium, which was the qualifying game of World Series of Board Games 2 years ago. It's a hot game right now with a hot movie. Some are saying it's the best movie of the year, because no movies have come out except for Dune. But this game is great. It comes out with expansion after expansion after expansion, and people are loving it. They are thrilled with it. This is another favorite to win. I know it's my favorite to win. I think it's going to go all the way. But it had to get through Bonfire first, which is a Stefan Feld newness. So in this regard, the Cult of the New did not stand a chance against Dune Imperium. Even with the designer pedigree of Stefan Feld, it wasn't enough to pull Bonfire out of the pit of despair. And now, even though it was its second year in the tournament, it did not make it very far, just like last year. You know, what do they say? Always a bridesmaid, never a bride, something like that. So Bonfire, so long. Maybe you'll be back next year. I don't think so, but maybe, who knows? All right. And the final round is Anne's division, and now this was the competition. This was the contest that was riveting. Nailbiter, Galaxy Trucker, and Carcassonne were going back and forth. Miss over Carcassonne had taken an early lead until all of a sudden the Galaxy Trucker people woke up and they just shot it straight past Carcassonne into a pretty solid lead. And then Carcassonne, they didn't want to have any of that, and it came to a tie, and we were at a 15-15 tie. But whatever reason, Carcassonne fell to the wayside, and Galaxy Trucker fans rose up, taking it to the finish line. But it was a great battle to see. And what's interesting about this too is it's not just normal Carcassonne. This is Miss Over Carcassonne. It's a cooperative game, and I know people like Andy predicted this one was going to win. But if he knew it was cooperative, he would have voted so hard against this that his head would have spun. So, Andy, sorry, I know that's the one that you got wrong. You picked Miss Over Carcassonne, but you should have looked at the fine details, my friend. The fine details. All right, well, a lot of people picked, it was almost 50-50 on if you picked Carcassonne or Galaxy Trucker. So Carcassonne and Endeavor were actually the two upsets for the most brackets, but nobody's bracket got busted. Thank goodness. It's only round one. If you had one of these games go into the finals and you failed, I would have felt really bad for you, but you know what? There is still anybody's game. This is round one, and we do not know what's going to happen next. So let me take a look at, let's see if I can find this real quick. Let's look at next week, our next competition here. So tomorrow, we are going to have Everdell versus Great Western Trail. Ooh, that's going to be another one. That's going to be a nail biter. Could be anybody's game there. Then we're going to have Nidavellir versus Colony. I think Nidavellir is going to take it. Champions of Midgard versus Guilds of London. Well, I know two people have Champions of Midgard going all the way, so we'll see about that one. See if that one upsets anybody's bracket. And then Stockpile versus Mind Management. Oh, no, actually, hold on. Nope, that's the right one. Stockpile versus Mind Management. Stockpile is close to my heart. I think it has a really strong case, though Mind Management is on my shelf. It looks really cool. Hidden movement game, one versus many. A lot of good things going for it, but can it stand against the powerhouse of Stockpile, which has been in this competition every single year that we've had it? Could this be Stockpile's year? We don't know. Only one way to find out. Tune in tomorrow as we delve into round 2 of March Madness of Board Gaming. Until next time, guys, I'll see you around the board.